Let's begin.
When the old prisoner broke his bond,
That sound seems a bit quiet, yeah?
the foundling rose to the sky.
That looks cool as hell.
And became a beacon.
I turned it up a little bit.
Fulgrim fell quiet for a time until the Undermether.
Undermether?
At first.
Oh, also, I'm
her
super
limbs
anti-AI,
worshipped,
if that helps anybody to know.
Yet that was not enough.
I will not cover things with
They
AI,
carved
if I'm aware of
temples
it.
from her bones,
and if I'm not, I need to be made aware of it.
pilfered the wealth of her womb. But within her helm, a foul passenger festered, whispering madness.
And don't get me started on DLSS.
Until
It's just not doing that talk today.
Kin turned upon kin. The temples were ravaged, her eggs lost.
Not her eggs.
She feared
Her eggs were
all
boiled.
her over were gone, spoiled, tainted. But one did survive. A strong one.
All right. It's a competent start. Pretty good intro. I love that loading spinner. That's a pretty cool image. Very Giger. Well, this game is going to be very Giger, isn't it? We knew that already. I really enjoyed the first Mortal Shell, by the way.
It's time.
I've played a lot of Souls-likes. I thought this one had very substantial feeling combat. And some really cool level design and artistry applied. It's like the artistry is dead on as well still.
You're not. You hatched here, but you belong somewhere else.
You got an arrow through your throat, eh?
Harbinger.
Okay, we're gonna try to play on controller if it lets me. It does. We should be arising. All I have is a black screen. I'm trying to walk to see if I'm like in a pitch black corner or something. 1080p, apply settings, render resolution for performance, and then we're gonna go back to main menu and we're gonna start again. Let's see if we just needed to reload. Ah, much better. Now there's things. This is a beta, no harm done. I am completely appreciative and understanding that game development is a multifaceted process involving many, many talented individuals doing their best to chip away at the stone of the unendingly complicated puzzle of technology. So I have no qualms with the fact that sometimes I have to restart a game. It's okay. It's not even out yet. So my very first impression, there's a light quality to it that reminds me a little bit of Wu Chang Fallen Feathers. It looks gorgeous. The radiance of the moonlight is really quite nice. There's specularity on everything. The texture quality is quite high. Everything feels sharp and snappy. The material composition seems good. It also feels a little bit like the Dark Souls 2 ray tracing mod. which is super specific, but I've been playing a bit of that, and it's fresh in my mind. When you start in the starting zone in Dark Souls 2 with the ray tracing mod on it, it has a similar quality to this. Hello?
Go on ahead. I need a few more flowers before I can join the others.
Okay. You hear that? It's like a gramophone over there? If you don't know the premise, by the way, this is a Souls-like game, and these bodies that we control are shells. They have different qualities, which are sort of like different classes, and so you can swap between them to gain certain advantages depending on what you're trying to do. I don't know if this game was going to approach that system the same way as it did in the first one, so that's what we're going to find out, I guess. Oh, cool. We're having a harvest fest.
If only I could be so wild and carefree today.
You're doing a little Patch's voice? Is baked lighting just lighting that doesn't change dynamically, unlike ray tracing where light reflection is calculated live? Yeah, that's... I don't know if I should agree to that framing, but I think it's pretty close. So, like, say you were in Blender, right, and you've got all of these point lights around your environment, you're going to basically bake that lighting so that way it's put onto a map, which then is loaded in statically, as opposed to a dynamic light source, which might change and update per frame. And ray tracing would indeed be a case like that.
I think I feel her presence. The mother. She's near.
The Nether, oh. A good example would be like in Overwatch. If you've ever played that, all the buildings use bake lighting, and all the physics objects use dynamic lighting, so those are calculated in-engine per frame, as opposed to the bake lighting, which is just always going to be the same shadow, because those are static, immutable objects that will stay in the position they're in. Does that make sense? Like, I'm trying to not describe 100 different things to try to get to the same point. Oh, I love the volumetry here. That's so smooth. This is reminding me of the Silent Hill remake, how smooth it is. Silent Hill 2, I mean. Does that convey properly over the stream? The subtlety in that depth?
Something to remember us by.
Hemwick ass area. Hey, Talus. This is so interesting to start it off like this. I would never have guessed.
Something to remember us by.
Trying to look at their... So they have, like, wooden masks on?
Come on, Lavender. Will you dance with me?
There's no dance
not.
button, I don't think, unfortunately. Or I would. Yeah, the Windmill Village, I totally agree.
Please, don't hurt Navi. Fetch the bucket. No!
It's kind of like a classic Scandinavian Harvest Fest thing.
How could you? Why?
Sorry, Fern. I don't know what the story is there, whether that was some sort of sacrifice or the animal was injured or ill.
I'm not ready to die. Please, let me go.
Don't be silly. We're meeting Method today. We're meeting Method today.
Uh-huh. So we're midsummering this person? I want to see that reflection again. Alright, that's fine.
Lavender, we're ready for you.
Looks like our focal point awaits. How does this all work?
Come closer. It's time to claim what's yours.
Oh! Are we speaking to the egg? I remember this area.
This night, Aros. He was once like any mortal. Driven by the illusion of self.
Oh, this is cool.
Now he's pure. A vessel to be filled.
It's like super sharpened to the point where it's starting to channel separate. It's like pressing on the edges of your comprehension, like your eyes can't take it in. The heck is that? I know that's the shell, but I'm interested in this too. I'm interested in this. Inhabit Haros. Are you an angel? I see you got stuff in there. We'll have to see. High five, bro.
You're more than
Big Years of War high-fived.
Find what remains of me.
I always do. Dang. Moonlight Great Butterfly's coming back. Oh, if you wonder the depths of my FromSoft interest or influences, I would say Dark Souls is possibly my favorite game of all time, maybe top 3 at worst. So, I definitely am there. And I have played all of the Souls games. I've never finished Sekiro, though. I still intend to do it one day. Untarnished Seal. Well, as far as production value goes, I have no qualms whatsoever. This looks fantastic. It's performant. It feels good to move around. They're doing cool artistic stuff, like, every few moments. Like, that's a great shot. The deformation to that, like, the quality of that dynamic explosion coming towards the camera, the fact that it's represented all around you is so cool.
Your true disciples are waiting.
I can't help but be reminded of the place you go after you place the Lord Vest a little bit in DS1, but, you know. Breakable box. Oh my god. Okay, let those load in. It's kind of crazy how good that looks. What am I locking onto here? Oh, it's just facing the camera forward. I thought I was looking at somebody. What's that? Nothing? Oh. I got a gloom out of it. Oh. Okay, so you gotta bash on it for a minute and you get multiple. Understood. Did you see the box fragments when they dematerialized? It looked like they sort of folded in on themselves in a weird way. I gotta look at the debris again. Oh, shit. Damn! I didn't expect to decapitate this guy. I hope he doesn't have a bayonet. Just watch this wood for a second. I want to see. Yeah, oh, it shrinks. Hard pass on the shrinking. Don't do that. I would rather it simply just disappeared. Something about that's super distracting. Yeah, just like dematerialize in any other way. Use like an alpha mask or something. Okay, these are SSR artifacts, which could be solved by path tracing or ray tracing. It's not actually a problem. Oh, that's good. I really like that little HUD warning there of you're about to be attacked from this side. I don't expect that sort of thing, but when it's there, it feels good. Yeah, the combat feels excellent. No problem at all with that. We've got a massive-ass, like, claymore, so I expect it to be a little bit slow on the uptake. But it hits like a freaking bomb. These guys are like a non-entity. I don't think we're even meant to be challenged by them. They're probably just fodder. So I'm not expecting this to be difficult yet. I don't know if those will dematerialize if we don't pick them up. Probably what they're doing here is teaching us the combat in a safe zone. That's why they introduced 1, then another 1, then 2. So that way we don't get overwhelmed while we're kind of learning what our capabilities are and what the enemy's capabilities are. You think that's all geometry, or are those parallax displacement maps? I used to be able to tell, but then Crimson Desert like blurred the line between the two where it's quite hard to see. So like these bricks here, they obviously look like materials with their own defined silhouettes. Like each brick is defined itself, it's its own thing. But if you do it really carefully, there's a way to actually set this up where all we're looking at is a cube, like an extruded cube that goes up. None of these bricks are actually potentially real. But they certainly look real. Okay, so my dash can break through stuff. Ventrium. A lot of the things we've been doing in graphics for about the last... we're getting close to 20 years now. Maybe 18 to 20 years. Have been to try to make really simple things look like they have a lot of layers of complexity with regard to how the materials play with light and shadow. The perception of depth where there might not actually be any. Jeez, I got plenty of stamina, apparently. And we've gotten pretty damn good at it. I guess depending on who you ask. Because I keep running into gamers... This guy looks like a Hellraiser guy. I keep running into gamers that are like, games haven't gotten appreciably better looking in the last 10 years. And I just think they don't understand how much they're missing when they say that. There's so many subtle things, like really refined post-processing effects and stuff, that if you don't really know to look for them, you might not realize that they're happening, but they absolutely contribute to a better resolved image at the end. But then we've also got the counter effect of, like, those horrible SSR artifacts and sparkling and crap, and that's more on the GPU side of things. But I could trust NVIDIA as far as I could throw them these days, and that is not at all. Like the water, that looks quite nice. Even did subtle caustic effects on the ground. Gamers have also said more than 60 FPS makes them dizzy, so I have no faith in their opinions. And they've also said that woke has killed gaming. My goal is to get so woke that I am finally awake. Pink. The TikTokification of game. Oh, I love that. Is that where you kind of mischaracterize things you don't fully understand and do, like, takedown videos in 30 seconds of, like, how bad game designers are because you think it should do a thing, but it doesn't do that thing? Okay, I don't think I like SSR for this water, but I'll deal. Again, I don't want the encoder crapping out and giving you a stuttery stream. I'm playing super slow, I know. I'm just enjoying the environment. One of the really cool things about Mortal Shell from the original game is parrying worked a bit differently than it did in most Souls-likes. You would essentially turn yourself into a rock statue to do parries. So you had to time when you were going to become immobile to be able to deflect a hit, but then leave yourself enough time to go back to being flesh again, and then return the retaliatory hit. And it actually felt amazing when you nailed it. Like, the timing, lining up, and everything felt really satisfying. Yeah, Tanuki mode, exactly. It's a sick concept, and I like the way they did it. Is this a checkpoint?
Come.
I apologize, I haven't played the original in quite a few years now, so I'm forgetting some of the mechanics to it. Commune, please. Gloomforge sidearm strike from a distance, and I also don't know how much has changed from the original, because I feel like this one's a bit of a departure already. Felling enemies or breaking objects with deadly precision. Firing a sidearm costs resolve, which regenerates when landing melee hits. Okay, so we have a currency to shoot our firearm, sort of like Bloodborne, I guess. Well, that was ammo, but, you know. Are you telling? You're just telling me. Okay. Oh, that is a chunky thing. Yeah, again, the visual design definitely giving me Witchfire, but in a good way. Yo! That was satisfying. Oh, I only have the one. Okay, I thought I had a few shots there. Oh, I am weak as hell. Oh, no. I didn't realize how weak I was. So okay. I've played Scholar of the First Sin. I understand when you stack enemies up, you gotta let them line up their attacks just right. I'm gonna hit up and hope that's a heal. It is. Okay, I'm gonna eat some meatloafs. Good. Do people still remember Phil Fish? I remember that I drew him in MS Paint one time. Is there more required than that? What's that? Some kind of vessel thing? I don't know. It's got like a big open head seed pod. Ooh, what a cauldron. I don't think Nate would drink out of that one. Not milky enough. What's this? Coin. Bumbo had something to say about that. He got upset with people on Twitter and quit a game. He was pretty much done. Quit development altogether. I do remember that, yeah. He was working on Fez 2. I don't recall if that was the framing that I heard. Like, I think that what was happening, and this is just speculation, is he was having a really bad time in his personal life already. And I think he was probably arguing with people online, as I sometimes do, to feel some sort of sense of catharsis. And so when things went really badly, it sort of reinforced some of those worst impulses. And he probably wanted to quit anyway, and that just pushed him over the edge. Look at this Bloodborne shit going on down here. What on earth is this? Cursed blueberries. Oh, man. I don't know what I'm looking at, but I absolutely have to play the full version of this now. I had no doubts, but I'm so happy to be right to have placed a bet that the artistry would be fantastic in this game. I am 0% disappointed with it. How do I get that? It's too far away. I'm going to have to destroy the source of this spiky corruption, I suppose. More blueberries, really. Oh, a revitalize beacon command, sure. Did you hear that scuttering? Scuttling? You found a beacon, allowing the Undermether to locate your presence within the world and revive you here if you're defeated. Perfect. Interacting with the beacon again restores health, resolve, and respawns foes. Okay, Dark Souls, got it. Beacon is still corrupted, but can be cleansed to provide additional... Oh, cleanse... Yeah, so we'll kindle the bonfire. This is in no way meant as a negative toward the game when I compare things to Dark Souls. All I'm saying is I'm converting it to the language of my most common parlance. What do I use to cleanse? Hang on, what? Oh, I have to, like, fight a dungeon? Oh, that's sick, actually. That's such a good idea. You go into the bonfire to cleanse it. I thought it was like you burn an item or something. Yo. We are scorned. We're now in Biksinski zone. I love it, I love it, I love it. Yeah, it's the interlocked fingers Biksinski piece. This is my shit. I love these influences. I love this art design. We got the Meridian Actuator. We couldn't get a Polydine Actuator made of actual butter. A strange unrusting mechanism. How long did it take for you to determine it is unrusting? Just got it sitting under the tap for a few days. Crafted for an unknown machine. Bring to Franz to discover its true purpose. Okay, I'll bring everything to Franz. A calcified substance often mistaken for a fragment of the Blessed Mether's bones. Consumed by the Tar Forge to improve weaponry. Oh, Paul is out? I didn't know. I try to keep a running tally of celebrities and their red flag status, but there are a lot of them, and sometimes one gets by me. I'll try to note that in my brainstem. Oh, racist. Okay. In a shower of light and fire she arrived, a great scattering multitude. Oop, I didn't hit next. We knew not what to call these fallen vessels, but they were surely beacons. And so we carved her temples from these very walls to spread and protect her ova. We are the chosen few, the disciples of the blessed Mether. Today, on this most auspicious day, we pray for dark stains blotch the page. Redacted. I was about to say this seems like a very good production quality for a beta, and then I remembered actually betas should be pretty much done and feature complete. You're just trying to tweak the stuff that's there. So, yeah, no, this is probably like an adequate amount of quality, but it's just a very good quality game, it seems. Or production quality, I mean. I think the biggest indictment, if I had one of the first game, was just I wish it was a bit longer. Which is, like, really not a very bad problem to have, because it just means you liked it enough to want more of it. But I feel like they've really ratcheted up the art design here. It's way more interesting, and it was already pretty good before.
Learn of your strength, child.
Some enemies are more vulnerable to certain attacks. Try experimenting with with attack types of light, heavy, and ranged against your adversaries. Yeah, my only complaint is make the debris not get small. They're like keyframed to shrink. I don't like that. It actually looks distracting compared to how nice everything else is. So you've got some massive-ass door shield. Do you have one of those, what's that guy's name? Martyr Ligarius or whatever. The guy from Bloodborne with the cage head. Yeah, I thought you'd do that. That's fine. I think we want to blast him, maybe? Oh, you're stoic? Yeah, okay. Not now. Sucker! Now, if I recall, usually you don't generally switch weapons with each... Oh, there might be multiple weapons. Or maybe each row is a different shell? No, probably not. You usually would swap shells to switch weapons, if I remember correctly. Oh, look at the subsurface on that plant. That looks great. Somebody gonna drop? Maybe not. Oh, there's a big boy over there. I wonder if a heavy will get through the shield. Oh, it does. Okay, I needed to test that because I won't always have ammo and I needed to know how to get in. Oh, rock chucker. Get out of there. Are you the brick man? Oh, you just do that. Wow. Has some impact to it. Whoa. Oh, he's pissed. I thought I had better range. He just tanks it? What a volatile character. Oh, I'm trapped. Got a bit of a Shao Kahn presence to it. There we go. Yeah, I probably could have done something better. That took too many hits. Another doorman? What's that? I want to look at the cyan light. They're actually weak. All they have is the door. Oh, it's one of those. It's the thing I said looked like a seed pod. I seem to need to activate something. Oh, maybe it's this. That's just like a Doom skull switch. Yeah, it's the gate directly behind me. Cleanse corruption. Oh, this is the problem right here. Nope, not yet. I gotta see what this thing's about. I got a Ventrium out of it. Okay. So that's the end of the dungeon. No boss fight. Beacon cleansed. Rest. And now this is clear. A welt cap. I'm gonna dub this area Blueberry Hell. It's very strangely compelling while also being repulsive at the same time. And this looks like it's made out of a skull until you look at the quality of the outside. I don't really know of a material that looks like that other than bone. It almost looks like it's got, you know, tooth holes there. Ah! Oh my god. Oldest trick in the book. I can't believe it. What are you firing at me? That wasn't a crossbow bolt. It was some kind of ball? Are you a baller? No. Doesn't matter. I'm just confused. Cannonballs or something. Little shot put balls. My controller is seriously vibrating right now. Why is it doing that? Am I gonna get stomped by a giant?
Your shell serves you as a brother.
Each shell can perform unique abilities. Using shell abilities cost resolve, which regenerates when landing melee hits. Harrows petrifies nearby enemies, leaving them unable to act. While hardened, they take no damage, but suffer break damage. Break damage instead. Deal sufficient damage of this type to leave the victim vulnerable to a riposte. They didn't swap it around, did they? It used to be me that petrified. Now I'm stoning the enemies to hurt them. I wonder if people found that mechanic, and maybe I'm totally off base here, and this is just one shell. Maybe people found the mechanic of suddenly becoming immobile to be, like, really off-putting or something. I thought it was cool. Oh, you look like a crystal lizard, or what is your deal? Are you gonna shoot sulfur at me? Okay, I'm getting non-stop vibration. I hope this stops soon. 3. I feel like I'm headed down to Duke's Dear Freya or something with these guys here. Can I drop attack on it? I don't have a jump. Oh, he moved. Bastard. Oh, no. I'm going deeper. Deeper than ever before. Oh, no. Your connection to the shell has been severed. Wound your enemy's melee attacks to reclaim it. You can track progress on your seal. When you dealt enough melee damage, you can reclaim your shell. Each shell revival demands more bloodshed than the last. Oh, this is totally different. So I gotta go berserk mode to hopefully reclaim my shell, huh? What if there's no more enemies then? It says 42% now. Oh, he's farted up the whole place. 70%. Okay, so that's like 4 enemies so far. Don't know where I'm going. Somewhere good. Probably. Now, do I get my shell back right where I am, or do I have to go to where I fell? I don't know. What in the hell is all this? Looks like more corruption from another beacon? I don't think I can come back out of here. I've fallen into some sort of nasty boy swamp. Oh, it is Dark Souls 2. No shit. That killed me, huh? I'm shocked. I didn't think that was even in the ballpark of killing me. I thought I was sufficiently far away. Wow, okay, he's just gone on a rampage there. So can I recover my gloom, or is that now lost for all time? I mean, under usual rules, I would get it back. At least until I die again. Maybe prefer to let this guy wind himself up a little here. And knock his head off. Thought he dropped something. So I believe this is the thing I was
serves you as a brother.
looking up at, right? Oh no, I dropped there. I could have gone further down. Those are some of the meatiest hits in the business. They feel great. Maybe we'll be able to build a path from up here to down there, and so I won't have to choose. I don't really know what their ethos is when it comes to loop around, you know, ladder kicking sort of mechanics. I was hoping he'd walk into that. Nope. I think that guy just shit himself. He just fell over. As you should. I'm kind of trusting in the process right now to take the upper path, but maybe that's not the right call. Common moonshine. Okay, it's not a category thing. Restores a small amount to resolve when picked up. Heals a small amount when picked up. For each 100 in inventory, adds +5 maximum health to all characters. What? For each 100? Am I gonna be finding them in stacks of 20 or something? I've noticed our character does not appear to emit any sort of light. Which, of course, why would they? But, like, it is sort of a Dark Soulsian convention that characters seem to emit light. I know they got a little thing on their belt, usually. But if we get stuck somewhere very dark, I'm finding that could be a problem. So those are just, like, recharge stations for resolve, I guess? And this is where we died? I was right that it would lead back around. I really want to go down there and explode again. But I think I have to. Okay, that's 3. Where are my souls, or is that a thing? They would have been in view here. This guy looks like the devil. Pretty cool design, actually. I don't mind it. Oh shit, he summons more exploders? Bad news. Oh god. I thought I was dead. How on earth did I survive that? I was doing it again. Stop doing that. He jump scared me. Bastard. I got him, but he summoned again. Yo, not cool. Please stop. He knocked me out of my shell, bastard. I can't believe it. I was done. And they just kept coming. I guess I should have petrified them. Because they told me to the whole time.
We got a rank situation here.
Hello? Oh, I thought you were an NPC the way you were walking so casually. It sucks when they take advantage of your goodwill.
What a slash.
I'm expecting someone on the side, but they're not there.
2 arms.
2 there. 3 there. I'd really like to not lose again. Oh, right at the edge of range. I also can't heal. Looks like 1 more should do it. Just don't want to fight the big guy. What the hell? Those pots? They look like bloated garbage bags at first glance. This looks like architecture from Bloodborne, but visuals from Dark Souls 3, like, merged together. They certainly must have been pretty directly inspired from, you know, the collective works of FromSoft. It goes without saying. I mean, it's Souls-like they obviously are, but more direct influences as well. Oh, hey, Null Pointer. Good to see you. How are you? I gotta fight the Rockman again. I really don't want to get close to him. Can I explode his chest? And get my shell? Oh, he's so mad. One more. Okay, back off, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. I can't believe it. All I had to do was sidestep and hit Y, and I would have been back to fine again. Unbelievable. Okay, we're back to Blueberry Hell, it looks like, to fight once more. Maybe that, the summoning guy will stay dead. I don't know. We'll find out. Oh my god, I know you're there. I was trying to aggro you. Yeah, I've played Mortal Shell 1. I liked it. I thought it had amazing visual design. I feel like this is leaps and bounds more interesting, and I thought the first one was good. It also feels much less janky, more responsive, and really solid hits. Like, the mechanics feel good.
Your shell serves you as a brother.
You always say that. The only thing that I have a complaint about is the debris, the way it dematerializes looks really weird. I'll show it to you if I can find an example again. If you like Souls-likes, I would recommend Mortal Shell 1. Just be aware it's not a very long game. It's like, I want to say 6 to 8 hours. You probably finish it in a couple sessions. And it is a little clunky. But it's also cool. Like I was saying before, you freeze yourself into a stone statue to do parries, which is just a cool-ass concept. They were obviously trying to do some good stuff. Yeah, the aesthetics are awesome, I agree. And I think these might even be better. If you just got here, the way they do bonfires in this, instead of just resting at them, you can cleanse them. And what that means is you have to go into them like it's a dungeon. And so you clear the dungeon, and then the bonfire essentially becomes like bonfire plus, like it's kindled. And you get extra things out of it. It also clears away obstacles that, like corruption bits that were being put in my way because I went and did the dungeon. So that's a really fun bit of risk and reward, like a fun way to twist the mechanic a little bit. And I'm glad to see they're thinking about doing stuff like that. But what I really want to know is, do I have to fight the summoner again? I can approach from that direction if you want. I don't need to do that. It's just fun to hit them, really. I didn't need to. Oh. Is there any tell that the summoner is alive? I don't think so. Oh. Yo, I think he stays dead. Now that I can get down with. I think this was a surprisingly underutilized positive feature of Dark Souls, or concept of Dark Souls mechanics, was you kill big guy and he stays gone. I love that. It meant you could push really hard, make a little bit of progress, and then go back and feel like you made progress again, instead of just having to keep doing the same runbacks. So watch the way these planks disappear. They, like, shrink. I don't like that. It's distracting. It looks wrong. Doesn't feel at home in this universe. I'd be fine if they just sort of softly fade away. Or, I don't know. We probably don't do the Doom 3 alpha blending mask thing where it, like, Veroni noises away. I'd prefer not that, please. Anyway, back to it. Oh my god, I'm getting wrecked. Not a lot of healing opportunities, I've noticed. This is your sprint. I haven't done much of that.
To me.
No, to me, actually. Come here. To be fair, Kevin, Elden Ring is like one of the longest... If you want to do all the side stuff, it's like one of the longest games I can think of in recent memory. Oof. Trying to get crafty on me, are you? None of that. I haven't really been playing demos at all. I've just been watching lots of SKG coverage. Oh, and shows about demos more than actually playing them. Okay, there's my thing. I got it. So, did I not retrieve my gloom the first time? It didn't feel like I did. Unfortunately, my completionist side can't ignore side stuff. Yeah, I 100%ed Elden Ring except for the very, very final boss of the Shadow DLC. I did every dungeon. I, like, collected every weapon. Fought every other boss. Like, I was all over it. I'm with you. And I had so many hours. I think I had, like, 180 hours in the game. Nearly got me again. Common moonshine. That splayed nose-mouth area reminds me of that the fungal face in Stormwind Castle. I can't remember the name of the character that whose face it is. I weirdly enjoyed the meticulous process of, like, getting little stupid bits of loot, but when I was trying to 100% it. I could achieve really minor goals and feel like I made something happen, even if I didn't, like, fight a big boss. I was like, oh, I found this sword I was looking for, now I can stop playing today. And I just kept doing that for, like, months. I just kept coming back to it for little dribs and drabs. There's a strange crow up above, I swear it, none believe me, but it is too big. It wants to bring me to Firelink Shrine. As it passes, its shadow covers our camp, and worse yet, I heard it chuckle like a madman. Damn. Chuckling crows are no joke. Oh my gracious, that was fast.
Wish for a joust.
I know, it's coming for me on the right. Oh, he didn't shoot. I wanted to know what this even is, but it's not anything? That UI is actually super good. Like, did you see the way it shows you the threat indicator? And it's far from the first time I've seen something like that, but it was very good at showing me exactly where to look for. I'm trying to get it to show up again. There it is. That's a lot of dudes up there. Is there a trick to this? Oh. I knocked out its laterite. And what's that? Consumed by the tar forge to improve weapon. Okay, it's a titanite shard. I see. Comes after Soonerite. What do we got? A spearman and 2 swordsmen? And some kind of ballista? Or what is that? Chains on a gear wheel. I don't know if I trust this ground either. It looks like it might be breakable. Oh, we're going.
Get up, Bruce.
Oh, shit. This guy's got special voice lines. He's gonna be a badass. Get out. Oh, shit. Here he comes. Oh, he's got poise. Yep. He poised me. He poised me out. So, I'm bad. I'm stuck now. Can I run past him? He's got range on me. I have to clear enough enemies to get my shell back. And I don't think it's gonna be him. Taylor, it feels excellent. I am 99% sold that this is probably going to be a very good game based on what I've seen so far. My only reticence comes from not having played many hours of it yet. The visuals are incredible, the mechanics feel solid, the hits feel incredibly weighty and impactful, the art style is incredible, and you're not seeing the most interesting bits of it at the moment, but when they want to go to their sort of Bixinski alien-ish stuff, they go pretty hard on that, and I love it. So right now I have to kill enough enemies to reclaim my shell, and down at the bottom right where it says Y 14%, that's how much I have to do to be able to get that knight back. Damn. I think one of the most important things I want out of these sorts of games is that they feel responsive. That when I move or react, my character pretty much does what I want it to do. And so far, dead on. No complaints. The character moves very accurately. Oh, this is a bonfire, by the way. The visuals are amazing. It's, like, performant. It feels smooth and nice. The animations are reasonable. Like, they do things that you would expect your character to do when you press the button. It's not like it launches into some, 4-second delay hit. Sometimes that happens in these games. It feels very sludgy and slow. And we are using a large weapon, so I expect it to be a bit slow, but it's not bad. Shell revived. Okay, so we're actually safe now because we got to the beacon. So we're going to cleanse the beacon because then we can remove some corruption obstacles and enhance this beacon's powers in some way. I don't know how else. Also, we get to see more cool art stuff, probably. This is like where it looks a bit like Returnal. Can you two-hand? I don't know if that's a thing. Oh, camera got a little hung up there on that wall. I think that's the first time that's happened. Like, look at this. That's so sick. The particular art style of that candelabra, they could have made that in any way, but it absolutely feels coherent with this visual style around it. Actually reminds me of that cursed-ass castle from Secret of Mana. towards the beginning of the game where you fight the wall face at the end. Also, it gives me vibes of, like, you know the areas in Doom that it's like the wall textures are stretched skin? Kind of like that. Oh, do they all start with a lift down? Very Elden Ring of them. I suppose that means there's probably going to also be lift secrets occasionally. Maybe not here yet, but yeah, I'd be surprised if they don't play with that. No lever grab animation. You just press it and the lever operates. They do like to put enemies in corners, as is standard practice in this genre. Derelict hideout. Oh, got that little sliver left over, huh? I love that you can decapitate them and, like, chop their arms off and stuff. It's kind of superficial in a way, but it feels kind of satisfying to land a blow that heavy. Ooh. Somebody's behind that box. I can see the targeting reticle. Yeah, let him come to me first.
Lost.
It probably shouldn't need to be said, but, like, even utilizing a very simple bit of architecture here to make an interesting combat puzzle, like, the fact that they're thinking about it on those terms even this early in is positive to me. That setup there, where there's clearly an enemy by the box and then there's a guy up on high ground shooting down at you, you have to make some decisions about that. Do you want to go in, potentially get thrashed from the left while you get shot at? Do you want to try to lure somebody back? Do you want to break the box and back away? Like, there's a lot of different approaches. Do you want to use your firearm? Oh, it's not even an enemy. They got me twice. It's a loading crack. Oh my god, look at the noise quality. It's like we're chewing on the air. It's like a comic book. It's turned into a digital illustration with stippled shading. That's so cool. Oh, fuck me. That was a legit jump scare. I did not look in that direction at all. They actually got me for once. I think I was too in my own head there to see out of my eyes. Are you the brick thrower again? Yeah. This guy loves brick. He's a brick prick. It's fine so long as he doesn't run at me like he did. Oh, stagger? It's okay, so long as you survive. Cleanse corruption. And I get my beacon back. What else? It kind of feels a little bit awkward that you cleanse the corruption and often there's a thing you pick up right next to it, but you could have teleported out first without realizing it. Like, they did that in the other one too. And this is like a very quick little dungeon, wasn't it? But I guess if they're gonna do one of these dungeons for like every bonfire potentially, they probably should be pretty quick. I feel that could probably slow down the pacing of the game. But it's not like you have to do it. You could just walk up to it and walk away. I'm just doing the extra thing.
To bring my over back, you must survive.
I know. What about... Can I spend any of my stuff at all? I feel like we haven't gotten to the home base to even begin investing in our character yet. Maybe that's what's happening here? Oh. Too bad these aren't physics-enabled heads. This feels so Dark Souls 3, doesn't it? This pit and everything, like the dirty, just dirt hole that it is. Got hung up on the geometry a little. Use your guard. Left bumper, guarding consumes energy, reduces movement speed, running out of guard, stuns your character, guard energy recharges. But I don't turn into a stone person, though. Oh, there's a perfect guard. Great. Just before an enemy attack we connect, executes perfect guard, does not consume guard energy, and builds the enemy break meter. Oh, so if your timing's good, you don't even get any penalty for it. Consecutive perfect guards will break the enemy, leaving them vulnerable to a riposte. Okay. That looks really satisfying, actually, to hit those. Needs a ghost sitting in a throne at the edge, just pointing. What the hell is that? It's like veins everywhere. I love it. Okay, this guy, I gotta parry him, right? That's the point here. And we want to wait until the last second, possibly. Just before getting struck, and we want to see a yellow flash. Oh, that's late. Yo! Try it again. Bonk! Alright, that's pretty satisfying. I thought it would be. It was. Unfortunately, I did miss a couple times there. What the shit is going on over here? What is this? I'm gonna rest first, because I don't want to use all my heals. Nice and snappy, too. No loading screens, no big, like, reconstructing scene, transitional animation. Oh, is he a one-off? I think he was a one-off. He's gone now. That's cool with me, anyway. Oh, there's two things to do. I'm more interested in the blue pool, because that seems extra. Launch. Oh, is this a jump pad? Huh. Didn't look like a jump pad to me. Can I also go down? I took a little bit of damage from it, but not much. Oh, it's a Ventrium. No, guess not. I'm a massive fan of sneaking little corners in like that. If I made a Souls-like, I would be putting those everywhere, and you'd probably get sick of it. Is there anything up there? We can't clamber up, we can't mantle, we can't jump, so I'm rooted to the ground aside from this. It kind of looks like you could maybe fall down to there, but I don't think it matters. There doesn't seem to be anything there. That's some great looking rock face. It's very varied and like geometrically interesting. I don't know if it's like accurate to the way rocks would form, but I don't really care. It's like a crazed fantasy world, so I'm not really worried about that. The important thing is it makes for a cool silhouette, and it doesn't look like stacked assets kit bashed into each other. Can you do tiny sprint jumps? I don't think so, actually. I don't think there's just any way to leave the ground aside from those pools. Yeah, none of the usual suspects do anything when you're running, unfortunately. I do love the atmosphere. I should mention the soundtrack, too, has been very appropriately designed. It's like as dark as can be without being suffocating.
Careful. It's quiet.
Oh, this is the skull-faced crow guy.
Not even a mouse. Something's wrong.
What could be wrong in this beautiful world?
I can't explain it, but I feel as if there's something that I should remember.
Where's your nest?
Something dangerous.
What if I curl up into a ball?
Or perhaps I'm just mad.
Why you have to be mad?
Something's wrong.
Oh, okay. That'd be a great cave to put some dragon butts in. Ooh. Forbidden Stone Tower. Look at the contrast here. It's so inky. Oh, weird. What is this? They're like just telling me just go. Oh, because we're on a wind bridge, I guess? Oh, does it want... Oh, transfer. Okay, it wanted me to jump. I nearly just fell off to my death thinking I was gonna just walk over an invisible wind bridge. That would have been embarrassing. What happened with our ability to make convincing stonework? It got so good. Like, even looking back at Dark Souls 3 now, I can see some of the kind of rough edges that I didn't used to see. And I guess I'll probably feel the same way about this in 5 more years, but for now, it feels great. Yeah, I thought something might do that. Oh, it's, it's the guy with the safe on his head from Evil Within matched up with some kind of, I don't know, Doom Eternal boss. Think. Okay. Targle. That's cool. What do you have for moves? Let's see. You gonna jump? You like to close distance? Oh! Fair. Is that... Always do a plow move? Plowing left and right? a bit late again. Can I use my skill on this guy, or does that work? Oh, it does. Oh, even bosses. Get that break damage going. Nice. Gonna jump. Jumps at the end. Oh! No jump, just a slam. Jesus. Okay, you knocked me out of my shell. Could be a scripted death? Oh. Damn, what a badass. I wish I did that. That gun looks so cool. Bro. You never turn your back. Why? Why would you do this? I really didn't think that was scripted. I'm pretty sure I could have won that. I just played poorly while I was learning. Vatra's Seal. When equipped, the Vatra's Seal allows you to harden. Oh, good. It is still a thing. Hardening is like a big deal. Harden your flesh to prevent damage from enemy attacks. Attacks and movement are paused while hardened. When hardened is broken by damage occur, an attack quickly resumes. I just thought this would be central to the game's identity, so it would just be part of the game from the start. Equipping different seals dramatically alters your character's capabilities. Open your inventory and change equipment. Try changing Vatra's Seal now. Or try equipping it. Oh, I see. So if you just aren't into that style, you have the choice to play it more like a traditional Souls-like. I see. Honestly, fair enough. If people weren't super into the hardened concept, giving them another option and making it not central is kind of cool. Because I could see where some people would be like, yeah, I love the game, but I couldn't deal with the freezing into a statue thing. Too bad about our bro, though. Get hard. Maybe we'll fight that guy later. Oh, what's going on over here? It's like a xenomorph cave. I love when you play a new Souls-like and you don't know what all the systems are like and you don't know what the game world's like and it's all completely new. You get to experience that first look into it. And, like, part of it, too, is learning what the constraints are and then how to push them and how, you know, how difficulty ramps up over time, how the level design all loops around or makes cool things happen. But that very first time when you don't really understand everything and it's all like, oh, it's this weird object. What's that do? That's great. Especially when they've put so much effort into it as this. I thought it was going to give me a torch and I was going to walk around in the dark. The tonic actually worked. I could hardly lift a quill before I drank it, and now look at me. Finally, I can indecipherable scribbling. Who doesn't love a little indecipherable scribbling? So I was supposed to go this way? Oh, yeah. Okay, you're not jumping out at me, it seems. This is a non-combat section. I think a beacon would make this go away. Is there a beacon I missed? O blessed Mether, forgive us for our ignorance. We only sought to give seed to your precious ovum, but instead we gave birth to a violently scratched out. Really, really, really small complaint, but, like, I think that's, like, the third or fourth note that's had the last words blocked by something. Some notes you just finish. I don't know. It seems like a lot. Love that light quality. The hell is that? God, that contrast is crazy. It's so strong. Yeah, this is the reason I want to play this. This kind of visual design is great. Is that going to kill me? Or is this the tar forge? Okay, maybe it's nothing. Or maybe I'm going to stand, talk to it.
Look, a lone egg. And the vulture's spine. Perhaps the harbinger
Oh, look at that.
tranquility.
Got squigglers in there. Sorry, where'd you see the egg? That. Oh. Is this what you showed in the intro cutscene?
This is what you were hatched for.
Maybe. But also this. I don't see a lot of connecting between the various areas. Really cool shot, but also, like, it looks a bit homogeneous from this distance. I'm sure it won't be, actually, and a lot of it is being obscured by fog, so we can't really see if there's any color anywhere. Maybe we're gonna ride the wind bridges across or something. You mean to tell me I'm gonna carry this whale egg? Oh. Collect ovum and commune with the undermether. Yes, of course.
It's safe now.
I thought the panning was a cinematic, but it was just my my analog stick with a bad dead zone.
The ovum back to me.
Oh, it's a giant one of those beacons over there, I think. Where am I? Oh, it has a map. Look at this. Does that mean this is open world? It kind of has to. Lovely map. Very well illustrated. And it looks like it reveals itself as you go on. Alright. I did not see this coming. I thought it was going to be structured more like Dark Souls 3 with like maybe a hub point and a bunch of kind of spread out spokes. I hope this gets received well. It looks great. I sometimes worry because a game is a sequel and people maybe missed the first one. They'll worry that they needed to have played the first one to want to invest in the second one and then just avoid it entirely. I've been guilty of that on occasion as well. And it feels kind of bad, especially when the game tries to go extra hard to accommodate people. Hey, Papa Pop, it seems really good. Like, the only concerns I have are the most superficial of things, like I don't like the way the debris disappears. Which I don't even consider that's not like a legitimate criticism, and also it's in beta. Well, it's a legitimate criticism, but it doesn't affect my actual enjoyment of the game beyond just superficial cosmetic nonsense. I love the scope of it. I love the visual design. The soundtrack seems great. I don't love when they do that. You've got me running over a bridge and they turn the camera pan so that way I'm walking towards the edge. I think they actually put me on rails there, so I don't think I was really in danger, but it felt like I was going to run off the bridge. Yeah, especially when you're on a narrow surface, like, let me control, please. Oh, they really like doing that. Okay, that's the thing. Oh! Okay, valid. If you're gonna do a name drop, though, you can turn the camera then. That's fair. It did go on rails. I couldn't have walked off the bridge. You're forgiven. This is also a cool choice. How many times have you navigated a long expanse just to the atmosphere in a Souls-like? It doesn't happen hardly ever. We're in like a road trip montage. I actually wish Souls games did this more. Show off your cool-ass world. Let us enjoy it without it always being combat. I mean, I also get why mechanically driving the game is like what people want the most. But I don't think this is anything wrong. Wow, that is enormous. It's like the Dead Dragon capital reveal. Yeah, it seems to run quite well. I wasn't pushing my luck, though. I wasn't doing, like, path tracing or anything, because I didn't want to mess with the encoder, because I'm streaming it. But the game has been totally smooth, yeah. No complaints at all. Just a weird alien man delivering an egg. As the Lord intended. Thank you.
Hush. Kneel before the harbinger.
My name's not Neil.
More eggs are out there.
How many?
We must keep searching.
You should give me a video montage of all the big bads holding one egg that I have to find. Please. Oh, is this the egg pillow? I'm gonna do an entrust ovum. Oh, I guess we're gonna go in there in a minute. Yeah, as A presses go, that's right up there with, like, eat the umbilical cord. Become the slug. I don't know. Whatever else.
As the Undermother promised, he comes bearing an unspoiled ovum.
There I go.
Hush. Kneel before the harbinger.
My name's not Neil. I already told you that. This looks like a beacon again? I love this kind of bespoke modeling they do where it's kind of like handcrafted carving into it like it was eroded stone. It reminds me a lot of Black Shard and their sort of approach to large-scale scope. Kind of a hand-touched approach. I like that a lot. Oh. Didn't expect to find you here. Is this my... Oh, this is my shell select area. There's more than I thought. Gracious. Okay, what do you have to say?
I am Zarel, the Shell Keeper, though I have none to speak of.
Oh no, you have none.
These shells,
Seek,
you
seek,
see,
lest.
they're more than mere flesh. Their stories hold truth. An answer to the great question, perhaps.
The great question. When will GTA 6 come out?
These shells you seek, they're more than
Okay.
mere flesh.
Understood.
Their stories
Ah.
hold truth. I know what you are. An answer to the where you have
I
been.
feel like I've gotten
Paris
hypnotized.
is gone, but not.
Oh,
for
Harris
you.
is gone? My son,
There
bro.
are others like him.
That was the
Yearning
night shell
for
that
your
the
bond.
boss killed. Okay, now I have to know, is it possible to not die to that boss and keep Harros? That seems like a thing they would potentially do. So we gotta find the shells. And how do we explore between all of... in the lands betwixt? I don't see a lot of paths. It looks like we're kind of in mountain passes over the top. Can I interact? No. I have to find the shells to bring them here. These are just like the template forms that they go into, it looks like. Yeah, it's just showing me to like search for them there. Is that a beacon? Maybe this one is not explorable? Because it's in like safe ground? Level up. Oh, yeah, okay. Got it. I haven't been able to level up yet because we never got to Firelink. Wait, how does this work? Oh, the levels are just prescribed? I don't think there's any controls for me other than to simply spend the points and get what it asks there. Unless I'm misunderstanding, it looks like all I can do is just accept that amount of leveling for that consequence. I don't understand what's the 3-2 at the top. Oh, is one of them my overall level and then my individual shell level? And maybe the one trickles down to the other somewhat? Because it seems like you could level up all of them on their own, and your base level is a factor as well. So maybe you start at a higher point, and then whatever shells you use also start at a higher point as a result. Not sure about that. I'll have to figure it out. But as of this moment, I have no other shell, so it's just me, chillin'. Being an alien.
Praise the Blessed Mother, you're here at last.
I agree with that.
I am unworthy.
No, it's okay.
I know you will not fail, Arbiter.
Okay, you just say, like, generic NPC things. That's cool. Oh, shit. Oh. This is a satisfying and terrifying revelation. We're in the Hollow Knight worm area, I have just noticed.
It's you? In the flesh? Our faith has been rewarded. Harbinger, we've prepared the Gloom Siphon.
Yo, the Gloom Siphon. The blessed Mether's ova, her eggs have been stolen. Awful. Just awful. Why would they do such a thing? Returning unblemished ova to the Morrow Keep will yield rewards and progress the story. So we now have a structure to our adventure. We're to find shells, we're to open up the map, and we're to find eggs, and then bring them here. And there are a lot of pedestals for eggs. There are so many pedestals, I don't even hazard to count. Probably like 100 or something. What are you doing, vomiting?
Forgive me. I am unworthy, but may I wash your feet?
Nah, don't be weird, dude.
Harbinger? Wait. Will you allow me this honor?
Do I get stat points for it or something?
Prepared a milk bath.
Oh, okay, in that case.
You honor me, Harbinger.
Brilliant.
The one who came before you was not so kind. He's dead now. I hope.
If you have to include washing your character's feet in a milk bath, doing it the way that Mortal Shell 2 did it is the perfect way. Just a quick fade to black and back, and we're done. Because I am not into feet. I also understand it's a biblical submission thing. You guys gonna wash any other parts of me?
We know you will not fail, Harbinger.
Oh, this is a cool room. I believe this is called the Combat Crypt, where we can find human smoke skins and more. I am the ball fondler. I am not worthy.
I was told you'd find me.
Damn.
Harbinger. Come.
You look like you're from something. Is that like an Elder Scrolls character or a World of Warcraft? No, probably more Elder Scrolls.
I see you're prepared, but you have much to learn.
Oh, we're back to guarding again? Are you the chosen one or some random knight and now it's their only hope? Something probably like that, but I'm not exactly a knight. I'm sort of this amorphous character archetype that can take on shells of various things. I'm not really sure how to characterize the story at this point, but the important thing is I'm the protagonist and I must gain eggs.
I will test you.
Will you? I will parry. You missed. Bonk.
Well done.
I did it. I'm so good. Oh, I got a new seal. That's cool. What's this one do? With proper timing, parry incoming attacks, breaking enemies more efficiently but at a greater risk. So if you're the parry type of person who plays these and you really enjoy parrying a lot, you can choose this one. You can still parry without it, but it's harder. And you won't be able to turn to stone as easily, or at all. Do you have more stuff for me, or? Oh, it's a whole thing.
You're no wayward spirit, are you? No, of course not. But I will
look at my big square shotgun.
There is no defying fate, especially in the flesh.
Yeah, I could see Diablo as the reference, potentially, too. That headdress is definitely pretty Diablo-looking. Alright, I think I'm going to record my impressions as this is pretty badass. I am in favor. Mortal Shell 2 seems to be great. At least as of this beta, you know, without having been able to see the whole game. But I think if I keep playing, I am at risk of potentially seeing more than I'd like to for now, because I'd like to play the rest of the game, and it seems very good. No, I haven't tried Valor Mortis, but I think it might also fall into a similar category of interest. I'm a little bummed our night guy got killed. But that's my own fault for not being better at the game, right? So I probably should have worked on that. Oh, that's... There's no way there's that many shells. It's just a UI, right? That's too many shells. Weapons, sidearms, seals. Yeah. Very good. I'm a fan. So we gotta get shells for her. Eggs. Do the thing. If you're interested in playing the Mortal Shell 2 demo / beta, I should just say beta, you can still do it. It's still available at the moment. I'm not sure for how much longer, because it has already been up for something like a week. I don't know if your save will transfer over to the full game at the end. I kind of wouldn't count on it, but it would be kind of a cool bonus if it did. I think they delivered on the art style easily. Because I saw some of that stuff in the pre-release stuff, in the early trailers, and I was like, that looks really ambitious. I hope they can live up to that, and they did. And it feels great. It feels smooth, animates nicely. Well, I've been over it all 20 times already, so you get the idea. I like it.